Burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is the. I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Calvin Ford recently dropped a bombshell about Gervonta Davis. Ford wasn't just Davis's trainer, he was practically a father to him. Ford stood by Davis through every brutal fight, celebrated every big win, and supported him through each setback. Their bond seemed unbreakable, which makes Davis's recent decision all the more shocking. Ford finally revealed the reason behind their rift. Gervonta Tank isn't the same as he used to be. I wanted to support him, but in the end, it was his choices that pushed me to let him go. I was ready to be there for him, but his decisions led to us drifting apart. Immediately, rumors started circulating that money was the main issue. People speculated that finances might be causing tension between the fighter and his mentor. It's true that money can sometimes create arguments, especially in big sports like boxing. For fighters like Gervonta Davis, who are used to earning substantial sums, disputes over money can complicate relationships. When large sums are involved, even the closest friendships can be tested. What once felt like an unbreakable bond can suddenly feel shaky if there are disagreements about finances.
To have that attitude because, again, I know what's under the hood with him. He's Ford built tough.
Rumors have been swirling that Gervonta Davis hadn't been paying Calvin Ford, causing a rift between them. But is this really true? It doesn't seem like something Davis would do, especially given their long-standing partnership. Money issues like this are not uncommon in boxing. Many famous boxer-trainer duos have split due to payment disputes. Even strong partnerships can end when money becomes a problem. Gervonta Davis and Ford might just be the latest example of this common issue. When finances become a point of contention, even the closest bonds can start to fall apart, particularly in a tough sport like boxing, where everyone wants what they feel they deserve. However, Calvin Ford has shared that the situation goes deeper than just money. In an honest interview, he revealed his true feelings about the split, showing fans a side they hadn't seen before. Ford admitted he felt hurt by what happened between him and Davis. Despite his upset, Ford explained that his biggest concern was always Davis's success and safety. He cared deeply about helping Davis grow as a fighter and ensuring he stayed safe in the ring. For Ford, these things were more important than anything else.
And it's crazy. That's why I said this. Yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone, and all the stuff that I went through, preparing me for where I'm at today. You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do, take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Calvin Ford, known not only as Gervonta Davis's trainer, but also as a father figure, recently revealed shocking details about their relationship. Ford had been with Davis through every brutal fight, celebrated his victories, and supported him through setbacks. Their bond seemed unbreakable, which made Davis's recent decisions all the more surprising. Ford finally opened up about the split, saying, "Gervonta Tank isn't the same as he used to be. I wanted to support him, but in the end, it was his choices that pushed me to let him go. I was ready to be there for him, but his decisions led to us drifting apart." Right away, rumors began spreading that money was the main issue. Some speculated that Davis hadn't been paying Ford, causing tension between them. This speculation isn't far-fetched, as disputes over finances are common in the boxing world. Many famous boxer-trainer partnerships have dissolved due to payment issues. When large sums of money are involved, even the closest bonds can be tested. For fighters like Davis, who are used to earning substantial amounts, disagreements over finances can complicate relationships. However, Ford has revealed that their issues go deeper than just money. In an honest interview, Ford shared his true feelings about the split, offering fans a perspective they hadn't considered before. He admitted that he felt hurt by what happened between him and Davis. Despite this, Ford explained that his biggest concern was always Davis's success and safety. He cared deeply about helping Davis grow as a fighter and ensuring he stayed safe in the ring. For Ford, these aspects were more important than anything else. Ford tried to stop Davis from making decisions that could ruin his career, including steering him away from performance-enhancing drugs, PEs. The way Ford talks about Davis shows he truly believes Davis is someone worth protecting, even if it means pushing him in ways Davis didn't always like. Ford saw his role not just as a trainer, but as a mentor to Davis, even when it was tough. Ford's words highlighted a significant problem many young athletes face: the pressure to perform at their best even when it feels almost impossible. Fighters are always under the spotlight, with fans and coaches expecting them to be stronger, faster, and tougher than anyone else. This immense pressure can create a lot of stress for athletes who want to meet those high expectations. With all these demands, some boxers feel tempted to look for shortcuts. They might think using performance-enhancing drugs, PEs, could help them gain an edge over their opponents. For some, it seems like an easy way to meet those big expectations, despite the risks and potential harm to their health. Ford has been very worried about Davis possibly taking this wrong path. Having been with Davis for so many years, Ford cares a lot about keeping him grounded and focused on the right things. Ford has always been a steady guide, helping Davis remember what's important beyond just winning fights. As Davis's fame has grown in the fast-paced world of boxing, Ford's concerns have only increased. Boxing is a high-stress sport where glory and fame can seem like the most important things in life. Ford knows how easy it is for a young fighter to get lost in all the attention and pressure. Having someone like Ford to guide him away from potentially harmful choices was essential. When fans see a boxer like Davis, they think of his strength, skill, and big knockouts. But there's another side to the sport that people don't always see: the immense pressure fighters face to perform while taking care of themselves. Being in the spotlight isn't easy, and it can be hard to stay balanced with so much stress. Ford understands this hidden side of boxing better than most. He's seen how the sport can push fighters to their limits, and he knows that fame and success can sometimes lead them down tough paths. Ford has watched other fighters struggle, and he wants to ensure Davis doesn't face the same problems. The firing of Calvin Ford was already a significant surprise, but his recent arrest made things even more dramatic. In December 2023, news broke that Ford had been arrested in Las Vegas. People were shocked to hear he was accused of pulling out a gun during a heated argument. The details of what happened were troubling and made fans worry even more. This serious situation showed a side of Ford that many hadn't seen before, adding more problems for him. The timing couldn't have been worse. Almost immediately, social media exploded with comments like "trainer like fighter," suggesting Ford's actions could reflect badly on Davis. This made Davis's decision to part ways with Ford appear like a smart move. Some people thought it was a way for Davis to distance himself from the negative attention surrounding Ford. After all, when things get messy, it's not unusual for someone to want to distance themselves from bad press. Despite everything that has happened, Davis isn't letting the past hold him back. He recently shared a big plan for the future,